The feminists got tired, they don't want to work anymore.
I would have liked to be born in the macho era when the man went out to work and brought the money home. Now women have to clean, iron, work all at once. I think we ourselves. What did she say? What irony.
I love working, I love doing work, finding work.
It's not even that hard, yet she's already fed up. Amazing. I love it.
I love working.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
But according to them, feminism set them free. They no longer depend on the oppressive patriarchal male chauvinist tyranny, but now they don't want to work either. Seriously, who understands them?
I don't like working and never have. I prefer sleeping, getting up only to go back to bed. I enjoy sleeping all day and night. I enjoy sleeping, watching TV and series, and going to the park with my daughter and just sitting there. I dislike exercising, working, cooking, and being in the kitchen. Those are things I don't like to do.
I don't like to do, so she doesn't offer anything. What's she good for? Seriously, what does she bring to a relationship? Nothing. Unbelievable.
I've never liked them and have always been criticized, but I just don't like them.
He's gonna say that he brings his presence, right? His beauty, his company, his loyalty.
I like working, but work isn't for me. Some people just aren't meant to work.
So basically, he's useless. Yes, it's every man's dream, especially for that man who broke his back for years to get what he has now.
I want a man who will support me and give me a nice home. That's what I want.
At least she's honest.
No, not at all. I need someone to support me, support me, support me, support me.
Tough.
I need someone to support me.
I need someone to support me, support me, support me, support me.
Tough.
I need someone to support me.
And damn it, old ridiculous lady. Hey, just the other day I was thinking that nowadays empowerment is really cool and all that, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like working. I mean, I have to say it, and I don't want to be politically correct by saying that I love working.
Look, the vast majority of people don't like working, or at least they don't like their job. A lot of men go out every day to work hard. A lot of men do that every day. There are millions of people around the world who have a job they hate, who have a job they detest, and yet they still do it. So I just don't understand why do this kind of thing, you know?
I dislike working, following a schedule, and taking orders. I'm good at taking orders, I'm good at keeping a schedule. I do it because, well, honey, what other option do I have? I don't have any other. But listen, I don't like working, I don't love it.
Well, maybe you don't like your job, right? I imagine that this woman must like doing something besides sleeping, right?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Pseudo, not that. We have to watch out for those things.
All those women who say, oh, now women have rights, I want to work too, they drive me crazy, not me. I do want someone to support me. I want my husband to pay for everything while I stay home, sleep, clean, and cook for him. I really want that.
Watch out. Be very careful with this. I don't see anything wrong with it. She said, I'll stay at home, organizing, fixing things, making my husband's food, but I'll stay at home. I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, in other words, she is contributing to the relationship, she's contributing to the home, the man goes to work and she takes care of creating a home. I don't think it's wrong, not at all, under any circumstances. What I do think is wrong is when there are empowered women who don't want to do anything. They don't want to wash a single dish, but they also don't want to go to work. You know what I mean? That's what I find questionable. I don't want to work.
I see it as wrong.
And to be honest, who wouldn't want that? Spending all day without putting in much effort while, I don't know.
I would go crazy with that, honestly. It drives me nuts.
While another tries to financially support the household. Well, you can't do it anymore. Thank female empowerment for that.
Thank you. I need someone to support me. Support me, support me, support me.
Rough?
Rough. I need someone to support me.
Why the hell did when I was 15, I wanted to grow up? Just kill me? Because it's not funny. I don't want to go back to studying, no way. I want to study my whole life. I never want to work again. And take me to Bali? Why do I make TikToks? Take me to Bali. What's the point of 5 million people watching me if I'm not in Bali? People who say, I work and I feel fulfilled? Well, look, I work.
5 million people watch it, but on TikTok. So you get an idea. A person who gets 5 million views a month on YouTube in Spanish could easily be making more than $7,000 a month just from monetization. $7,000 a month, you heard that right. Minimum. I mean, that's the minimum. Obviously, that's for long form videos, not YouTube shorts. Shorts don't count. But on TikTok, how much can you make from that? Almost nothing. Very, very little. Seriously, $100, $200 if you're lucky. Honestly, it's not even remotely comparable.
I work and I just want to get the hell out of here. On top of that, I look awful. On top of that, I'm late. No, please, I don't want to work. And on top of that, it's so cold. Parked.
Poor ugly little thing.
Woman cries because she was given an hour for lunch at work.
I'm going to tell you something quickly. It turns out that today was my first day at work 2 weeks ago. No, I just got out. Already famous because of...
I had to hitchhike, Ismail.
And for me, it has been very frustrating. I think I'm not ready to work.
Why not? Why not? What's the problem? You have to do it. That's what life is about. You have to eat.
It's 5:40 in the afternoon. I live in the South, and it basically takes me 2 hours. Today, they gave me an hour for lunch.
No job, huh? What's wrong with you? You're about to cry.
I couldn't have a proper lunch. And I know that...
Wait, he couldn't have a proper lunch when they gave him an hour for lunch? Okay.
What? I would be getting home around 8 at night. It's super frustrating because you can't even answer the phone. You can't answer anyone because you're working. They've been the most stressful 8 hours of my life. They say I'll get there around 8 at night. And I won't even be able to enjoy time with family or friends.
Welcome to the real world.
It's a joke, right? Because that's the stupidest thing I've ever read.
I can't see myself working in an office from 8 to 1 every day of my life. No way. I just can't understand how people do it, and for so many years. I've only done it 3 years and I'm already tired.
Okay, if you're already tired of it, you should look for an alternative, some way, maybe become an entrepreneur. But the problem is that a lot of times people aren't aware that entrepreneurs, self-employed people actually work even more. I mean, they don't work just 8 hours. Sometimes an entrepreneur works 15 hours a day. It's crazy, but at least they're independent and maybe they'll do well and can earn more money and have a bit more financial freedom. I definitely recommend you all give it a try and consider becoming entrepreneurs. To open your own business or work for yourself. Now, I understand you don't like the office, but how are you going to make a living? Do you see what I mean?
I want another job. I want another project, right?
Yes.
Right now, I couldn't.
I feel I was born in the wrong era. I wish I'd been born when men were sexist. Women stayed home to clean and cook, and men worked to provide.
Okay, but you can still keep doing that? I mean, if she wants, she can find a provider husband and she contributes at home. Period.
Now look at me. What's the point of being an empowered woman if I clean, cook, and also have to worry about making money? Feminism is really messed up.
Of course. Besides, the economic situation is terrible. Money doesn't go far anymore. The vast majority of young people under 34, at least 70%, haven't even been able to become independent, to leave their parents' house. I mean, the situation is critical. And on top of that, these empowered women, well, yes, they have a college degree, which I think is great. They work, which I think is excellent, but many of them are alone. And on top of that, if they are independent and no longer live with their parents, they're still forced to do household chores. I mean, they have to clean, mop, cook, iron, because if they don't do it, no one else will, since they live alone. Do you see the problem?
And how is that my fault?
It's Sunday morning. And I'm walking down the road to get to work. Wow. Under this damn sun that's got me all red. Wow. Damn.
Definitely.
No, dude.
But just imagine the men who work all the time in construction. Or that kind of thing. Physical labor. That's really tough, the sun beating down on you all day. And on top of that, doing hard labor. That's brutal.
I don't deserve this life. I deserve my whole life.
And what is it that you deserve? What do you think you deserve? A millionaire to support you. There are too few millionaires. I believe I deserve it all.
Why are all the women I know traveling, wow, around the world?
That's not true. It's always the same. They see it. That's a serious social problem. The vast majority of people, especially women, young women, right? Feminists, empowered women, believe that everyone else is always traveling. But that's completely false. The vast majority of people can't afford to travel. What happens is that your Instagram or TikTok algorithm keeps showing you people who travel. Influencers who seem like they're always traveling, exactly. But that's totally false. In fact, many of them sometimes just go stay 2 or 3 days in a place. They take a ton of photos, especially the influencers, the lifestyle ones. They take a bunch of photos in different places with different outfits. A lot. As many as they can to give the impression that they're constantly traveling on a permanent vacation. That's very common and very frequent.
Or else they're at the beach, you see.
The harsh reality is that more than 90% of society sadly have to go to work. That's the real world.
And I don't want this life anymore, God, I understand now. I understand the sacrifice now. Now I get it. Now I value everything. I value money. I value abundance. Please, and set me free. I don't want to be one of your warriors anymore. I just want to enjoy life and live la vida loca, do what I like, and that's it. Wow. Yeah, well, who's got the guts?
Sí. Bueno, ¿quién tiene hambre?
And who do they have to thank for that? Well, feminism, which freed them from living at ease, without many worries, and without having to walk in the sun for hours.
I totally agree. What do you guys think about this? We reacted to a video from the Disruptive Man channel. Ladies and gentlemen, see you next time.